about you just make worthwhile music? How about you just make music that lasts, that transcends time?
Only real music's gonna last. All that other bullshit here today and gone tomorrow.
Exactly.
No, okay, so my thing is, did y'all listen to the new Pop Smoke album?
I thought it was garbage, and I love Pop Smoke.
I didn't listen to it. I didn't know they dropped another one. I don't really like Posthumous albums though.
I don't either.
We don't either, and that's what we're talking about, because I noticed that they just really applied him as an artist onto any kind of sound.
They really did, and he has tons of music left over, but I'm pretty sure the stuff that he had was not going to be on a Dua Lipa song or
he's on that kind of sound. And I'm not saying that had he been alive he probably would not tried, but it was not good. I'm just saying it was not good.
That's why I don't respect posthumous releases, because it's like you can't always be operating off of their wishes. Certain things you wouldn't have known, but this you have to know wasn't their wish.
No, he was public about it.
Like Michael Jackson, I think, given him still being here, he definitely would have collabed with Drake. Like, that's a thing that 100% would have happened. You know what? So that's why you don't look at it too crazy.
No. I wasn't like, no, Drake has too much power. So he has too much money. Do you think that?
Aubrey!
Listen, Drake has too much money, y'all.
I see it both ways in terms of the producing this, because, I don't know. If I, as an artist, could get a Michael Jackson feature, even though he's gone, I would still want to take it. I mean,
look. But at the same time,
not everybody has that kind of pull where they can get that. But
how much money do you think he paid?
To
have that feature?
Probably more than we'll ever see in our lifetimes. Literally said that on one song. He was like, "Tell Lucy and Grange, I'm tearing holes in the budget." And people don't even know Lucy and Grange. She's a billionaire record producer. He'll just cut him. Okay, yeah, whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I got stuck over here when he started saying if he was an artist, and even if the artist was dead and he could pay for that feature, he would do it. I got stuck because I'm just like,
now
I get it though.
But
I don't know.
People want, especially, and let's say you're my inspiration or whatever, people are gonna want to get it. I mean, the thing is, I would have loved to collaborate with Pop Smoke. But a lot of people will never get the chance that they said that. Maybe, the dream was on the album. Maybe he heard Pop Smoke songs and said, man, I gotta connect with this guy.
The dream.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know what that.
No. I love the dream. Listen,
I'm about to say, don't make me get out this chair.
No. I'm saying I would never imagine the dream and Pop Smoke coming together.
But
I was saying, like,
you don't know if
Smoke,
the dream was, you don't know if that was something that they wanted to do or not, and I don't know. The fact that they passed ahead of time makes it just murky waters to just kind of be in all together.
Like, isn't Juice WRLD dropping a posthumous album?
No, they say Juice WRLD literally has like 1,000 songs recorded, and that's what they said about Pop Smoke. They said Pop Smoke had tons and tons of music left over.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure he just did the verses on the beats and stuff that he liked. The label's probably going to take them, put them on whatever song, just so they can say there's a feature here.
But we should really talk about the sheer amount of music that artists do have that they never release.
Anderson .Paak.
I was going to say Gucci Mane. I was going to say
a
Gucci Mane, but talk about him first, actually.
Anderson .Paak, I don't remember where I saw it, but he was doing an interview and he was talking about like just thousands and thousands and thousands of songs in the vault. Like, he could really not write another song from this day forward and still release music for years. Like, that to me is real artistry, because he also doesn't drop that often. So he's not just making garbage to flood the radio streams with and the Billboard charts with. Like, he's making worthwhile music that matters to him, that feels good to him, and then just releasing it when the time is right, when he feels ready to debut his art. Like, I rock with artists like that. Yeah. There was someone else that I just thought about that came to mind when I said that, but I can't remember it now.
Well, a lot of, like, just to speak on the production aspect again, a lot of this stuff is just, how the labels want you to do it. They want you to have tons and tons of music. They don't really care if it's good or not. They're going to tell you to make at least one song a day. If you're an artist, this is your job.
Right.
Get in the studio.
Which is kind of crazy because, again, I was going to mention Gucci Mane, because when, for some reason, back in college, we looked up all this stuff, and Gucci Mane had...
I fuck with Gucci Mane.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, he had over 70 mixtapes, and I'm just thinking about the sheer amount of songs that you had to just think of in a different way. Like in other words, a different song on every single album, every single mixtape. I can barely write one song. I can't imagine just the sheer amount of work that artists are putting like just into their production.
Well, that's why I want to say, in terms of the production side, it's like you don't really know how that could go, because a lot of the times when people do have to make music every single day, sometimes it's just they can't come up with something, and they will never, publicly display that, hey, the reason why I'm not dropping is because the album's not coming to me. Everything I'm making sounds like garbage.
But if you're an artist, I don't respect artist block on the lowest of keys, because
you don't think